Our friend attended Valley Baptist, and he invited us to one of the marriage workshop. And we got here, and we filled out the card, and through that, we were able to look at the information the Valley Baptist has for marriage, and we found a mentor marriage, so we're looking for something to invest in our marriage.
So it's the four of us. So it started by evaluating our understanding in our relationship through questionnaires, and then we discussed them, why he answered the way he did, and why I answered the way I did.
You know, our first session that we meet with them, we just explained to them like, hey, we're not perfect. We're not judging you either. You know, I think sometimes when you meet with church people that you feel like, hey, I can't fully open to you because there's this sin in my life that I'm hiding, you know? I think just being personable and open to our own vulnerabilities, that allows them to feel comfortable with us and, you know, open up as much as they feel comfortable, you know?
Because you're sharing a piece of your life every day with, at that point, strangers that you don't know. So yeah, they're sharing information with us, we're sharing information with them, but I think just the way the program is, it allows for that, you know, it's just you and this other couple, and it makes you feel comfortable because that's why you're there. And if you are going through something in your marriage, that's the whole purpose. You want to get to the root of it, and so you have to share it.
So when we understand what is required of each of us, how I want to be loved and how he want to be loved is different. So when we understood that, we're able to properly love each other as God wanted us to love each other. And I think that has changed our marriage completely.
It has helped us grow in our marriage as well. You know, things that you don't always talk about, but that that you should talk about, yeah, and that have been brought up in a session like, hey, that couple was struggling in this area. I think we might have that same struggle.
I mean, there may be some times where it's like 2 or 3 sessions and you're like, I don't know if this is gonna get resolved. The couple's praying about it, we're praying about it, and then you see it and you're like, God did that. He was all in that, and that was not any of us. It wasn't any of that couple. It was just 2 couples praying for the same thing. And that's neat to see that because it's, you know, you really get to see God's hand in someone else's marriage.
Marriage without God, there's going to be struggles. And sometimes you don't have God in your life, that struggle can be overwhelming. And we realize that, you know what, we have God, but sometimes we ignore God and we just focus on each other and we forget about Him. This marriage mentorship is kind of reinforced that, hey, let's put God first, then He can help us solve our issue.